Brooke, I almost forgot to hit the record button. Brooke Phil says thank you. He tells me he declines medically. He says he's like a father figure to you. I feel like you filled a void that wasn't required of you, stepping in to take care of somebody toward the end of their life or be a part of their life toward the end. He said that we thought it was one medical thing, turned out to be either multiple things or just decline quicker than expected, but he still says thank you. He loves, okay, I don't know if you have kids. I don't even know who this is to you at this point, but I don't know if you have kids, but he knows of them. He is guardian angel to them. Seems like father figure, and then as soon as he's done being here in the physical world, he's protecting all the babies. What are the chances the last two are both like lung cancers? Did you take care of him? Who was he to you? Yeah, he declined quicker than expected because it was a couple things on one. And then he says, the grandfather who was my father figure, he says, thank you for being the sunshine. I was 10 when he passed away. I'm not going to say you were the favorite, but you were the favorite. I gotta say it. I gotta say, you walk in the room. I'm like, typically people that help you, nurture you, wipe your butt. Those people you light up when they walk in the room, but a 10-year-old lighting you up that hard, you're the favorite. Yeah, called it. How would I know that? And don't tell anybody else, that's between us and the entire internet, because we're uploading this to YouTube, but that's beside the point. Anyway, he says, thank you for being sunshine. Oh, probably, I don't know if you have kids, Brooke. I think you're supposed to have at least 2 in this lifetime. They're gonna drive you fucking nuts. It's not till they're teenagers that you find your purpose here, like what you should be doing. I think you live a long and healthy, wonderful life, and it's not until empty nest syndrome that you really realize what you want to do with the rest of your life if it's just you. I've been trying to conceive for 5 years. How old are you, Brooke? I get the words PCOS. Right, and I'm not a doctor, and this is not a consultation or anything like that. You're 32. I think it could happen for you. I asked him, I was like, have we done any testing? And he's like, nope, not yet. They're like, I do too, and I'm one of the most irregular people you will ever meet. It's an infertility disease, polycystic ovary syndrome. It's an infertility disease, and it affects a lot of people. So one thing is, so this is going to sound weird, but I'm 100% regular. Interesting. So let me revamp what I feel, first of all, I think you're meant to have children in this lifetime. I'm not trying to lucky and 100% regular. Oh my God. I don't know what that is. Anyways, and so I think you're supposed to have multiple kids in this lifetime. Don't let that drive you to a place of, oh my God, I have to try to conceive. And it's wild. I did have a miscarriage last January. So I'm just going to say the thing that I got temperature. So I'm like, notice when you're really warm. And then when you said I'm regular, I'm like, some people like figure out the days that they're fertile by like taking their temperature and like when it's hotter those days. But like, listen, for spirit to come through and give you tips and tricks, first of all, I'm not 100% sure it's you. Also, I'm 100% sure that it's possible. And I think you find yourself through being a parent, or what are you going to do for the rest of your life? So whether it's trying and learn and in a world where you don't and can't, right? I think it's learning who you are other than that. It's definitely me. My hubs is 100% perfect, right? It's definitely me, and I'm all my own problems. My hubby is perfect. I would say that about my honey bunny as well. Trust me. Okay, cool. And so, he says, and you were 10 when he ended up passing. I've got to say that the miscarriage is, if I put a gender to it, it's a boy. You could have the girl or the boy first, and I feel them as very real humans. So I think that there's still a remedy, still maybe with PCOS, every 20 pounds that you are, every 10 pounds is a hormone reset. So maybe fluctuate 10-ish pounds, okay? quickest way to get pregnant, don't try. I love that. Me too, girl, me too. Okay, beautiful. So, Brooke, Phil says, not only that you're the favorite, but I think children are possible, and I think even if that's not meant for you in this lifetime, which I believe it is, he wants you to know who you are aside from all of that. It's like wearing a different hat. Motherhood is an identity, okay? And so who are you outside of motherhood anyways? I'm already seeing you have to prepare for empty nest syndrome and when they're out. So this could be, I'm like, listen, I definitely feel like it's totally possible and I'm not ruling that out. But at the end of the day, if your children were your past lifetime, because you're an old soul, and your children are meant to be a future lifetime, and you're just here bumming it in this lifetime as a mom with all her, with her kids, with a daddy for a while, what would you do? Who are you outside of that? So maybe turn the, oh my gosh, I got to get pregnant, it's got to happen right now, to like, okay, who am I? And like maybe that advice from the other listener wasn't the worst, okay? It's crazy you say old soul. You really are, okay? Maybe don't try, and that's when it starts. Maybe it's put less pressure on, do your own thing, and let children surprise you. Make spirit think you're not even looking for one. That's not even what you want. Oopsie, okay? So I think that there's validation in what that other listener said to you as well. So yeah. I think, and you know what? If you're an old soul, you've had many lifetimes. And my last lifetime, I had 7 kids. Now I have a dog, 1 kid, and an infertility disorder, which is fantastic. Love me a hormone imbalance when I can get one, right? And so yeah, it's just what you get in this lifetime. Every lifetime is different. And if I don't see all 5 other children that I've had in my past lifetimes in this one, I know they'll be in the next one. I'm confident of it. I'm sure of it. Absolutely sure.